And we should be live. It is Tuesday, March 22nd. The time right now is 5:20 p.m. And the temperature is about 5 degrees Celsius. I'm just waiting for some people to hop in here. Hello, Harjad. Hello, Yogi. Hope you guys are doing well. And yes, I got the e-bike running. And I also got my e-scooter running, and I went out and I recorded a ride on the e-scooter today. But there was a technical hiccup, so I won't be able to upload that, unfortunately. Hello, I like to walk. Hello, Kartik. And let me just get this stream up. It's been a long time since I've done this. Just get this up on my handlebars here. Hello, Brad Palmer, Marie Palmer, and people are pouring in here a little too quick. Hello to everyone. I'm just going to reset my VPN. I don't seem to have a full signal strength right now. Just give me 1 second here. All right, that did not seem to fix anything. Oh well, we're just gonna go with it. I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday. Once I get this stream up on my handlebars here, I'm gonna hop on the bike and we're gonna start moving around. All right, maybe since it's daylight, we should go wide angle. Man, it's been so long since I've done any of this. When was my last e-bike stream? Okay, I think I've got it hooked up. I've got some gloves here. I'm gonna throw those on because it's not that cold, but it's a little deceptive. It's gonna get pretty cold once I start moving. Let's see how this angle looks for riding around. Hopefully I got it set up right. If not, I'll make a few adjustments before I really get moving. Last year, thanks. And just a heads up, when I am actively moving around, I do not check the chat. Although I did see that just pop in. Jeanette, $50. Holy shit, Jeanette. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much for the amazing super chat. Thank you, Jeanette. Wow. So I'm here in Midtown. Boardwalk Brad, 279. Watch out for those streetcar tracks. Thank you, Boardwalk Brad. So I got my e-bike back yesterday. Well, I dropped it off yesterday. That's also when I got it back. So props to the bike shop, which you can see in the video that I've uploaded for tomorrow. We're doing a brake bleed in a relatively quick manner. Oh, good old Yonge Street. So we meet again, Yonge Street. It's a person with luggage. I'm gonna slide through here, duck some traffic. All right, so hopefully the connection's working. Hopefully the audio's okay. I've never actually streamed with this particular microphone before. Again, thanks to Jeanette and Boardwalk Brad. And thanks to everyone else for popping in. So we'll be getting some two-wheeled content up in the coming weeks. William, I am feeling well. We are leaving my neighborhood. Oh, there's a Lamborghini just to the right. We're leaving my Yonge and Eglinton neighborhood. I should have put some earmuffs on or something. My ears are getting a bit cold. And hey, there's someone on a very similar bike to this one. And my destination shouldn't be a secret. And I am moving 18 kilometers per hour. I will not be a speed demon on these streams, at least not for the most part. I got some feedback that people preferred it when things were a bit slower than I was going last year.
Not yet. Maybe not yet.
The guy in front of me was going somewhere fast. Riser, I live pretty much right where I started this live stream at Yonge and Eglinton. Tara Evans says snow and ice and rain and cold morning. Well, that'll be interesting. I need to get out tomorrow and record a video with that new camera I got. What is going on up here? A guy with a... Hey, this guy on the left has the same bike that I do. Hello, Michelle Briggs. I know I put a poll up in my Sunday night stream asking if the first two-wheeled stream should be a scooter ride or an e-bike ride, and people voted for scooter. When I ran the battery down earlier today, I went out and recorded a ride. So maybe I'll do a scooter stream later in the week. Although based on Tara's message, apparently it's going to be not a good day for that tomorrow. Here is Merton Street. And this is Heath Street. I almost feel like I put my hands over my ears. How do those delivery guys do it? Oh, they all got hoods on. I don't think I can slip one of my hoods over this helmet. Am I the only dummy riding around with uncovered ears right now? Oh, Brad Palmer, thank you for the $5, Brad Palmer. It's not $2 Tuesday, it's $5 Tuesday. Thank you, Brad. All right, here comes St. Clair Avenue West. I'm gonna see if I can put one of my hoods up. Although I imagine that might limit my neck movement. I should probably just suck it up. Thank you, Brad. Well, what do you know? I got my hood over my helmet. Happy Tuesday. Bevy YHZ is here. Hello, Bevy YHZ. When you stay away for too long, the Z becomes a Z. Where's that pan flute music coming from? Oh, there's a busker right here in the corner. Hey kid, playing some John Lennon. I cannot lie, my ears are much better off now that they're covered up. So the e-scooter I ride, or the e-scooter ride I recorded this morning, this afternoon, went down Sherburne Street to Richmond and up University, but at some point my camera just nosedived and pointed straight down. So I only got about 7 minutes of usable footage out of that. COVID Hippo says Sherburne is sketchy. Yeah. It actually kind of seemed that way today when I went down there. But I've never had a single problem walking through there, even with a camera in hand. And neither has Ken. And earlier today, there was a huge car wreck straight ahead here. A car had just barreled into a lamppost, and it was way up on the sidewalk, and there were like at least 15 police cars and a few fire engines just south of here on Yonge Street. It was pretty nuts. And unfortunately, since my camera was pointing straight down, I didn't capture any of it. Estelle says sketchy is fun sometimes. One thing I did notice is I don't seem to have that great battery range on the e-scooter. So I might be looking to upgrade that to a long range one. Similar, Action Kit has 2 long range e-scooters. Mine's more of a medium range. I think that'll be a bit better for live streaming and recording. Yes, Estelle. You forgot to add Harjat on Instagram. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Mark. Is Vivian Johnson in the chat? The helmet I'm wearing on my big fat noggin is courtesy of Vivian. Although I'm kind of an idiot, I didn't know that Sporting Life, one of the stores I was looking at to buy a helmet, will give you 20% off if you trade in your old helmet. As this guy goes right through the red light. Everyone's just burning this red light. Oh, my chat counter is stuck. It says there's 32 people in here. Hello, all 32 people. Hopefully there's a few more than that. This is Marlborough, it's a hard one to say, Quick Avenue. 170, thank you, Boardwalk Brad. What is going on here? I think we're going to be boring today. It's the first e-bike stream, so I might just take Young straight down to the lake. And then I'll head east or west. Maybe I'll just go south right into the lake. Although, you know what? I recorded a walk that went down Yonge Street, and that went on the channel this morning. maybe. I don't really know. I'm just thinking out loud. Nice turn. At least it says go west. Well, my final destination is east. I think I have time to go west a little bit. Marg H, $5. Thank you, Marg H. All right, Lisa, you get your wish. We're going west. This is the Davenport. Thank you again, Marg H, as well as Brad Palmer, Boardwalk Brad, and Jeanette with her amazing $50 super check. Thank you, Jeanette. So this is the north end of Bay Street here. DJ Ian says east is a better option. There's no right or wrong answer to that. And I didn't even start these e-bike streams till I think like August last year. So we've got a full spring and summer that I didn't have last year to explore everywhere. This is Belmont Street. I still have a squeaky right brake. Happy birthday to Yogi and Zach McNally tomorrow. So I kind of did a thing today. There was a Canadian sniper who went to Ukraine, and there was all these reports from Russian media that he was killed as soon as he entered. And today I was just wondering, like, what happened to that guy? Was that bullshit? So I Googled it, and I found an article confirming he was live that was posted like 20 minutes before I Googled it. And it was the only article online, or it was the first one to do that. So I posted it on Reddit News. And that article has been upvoted thousands of times, and it is right near the top of r/news. It was in the second position today. So if you use Reddit, I made my little contribution today. And it's good to know that he's alive and well. So this is heading west on Davenport Road. Mike Landry, thank you very much. I just happened to glance down when I saw that. Thank you, Mike, for the $5. Hello to you. Here is Bedford. You know what? I'm gonna turn around here and we're gonna go south down Bedford. And we should get a nice view of the CN Tower straight ahead. So this is the Annex neighborhood. You know, I'm not going very fast when people on these rental bikes are going past me. What happened to Johnny the Speed Demon? Who is this guy? So a lot of these homes are in the annex style. So we're coming up upon St. George Station straight ahead. That's Varsity Stadium. There's a dome over the playing field right now. So this is Bloor Street West. I'm going to turn left here at St. George. I always like riding down here. We'll cut right through the heart of the University of Toronto. Hey, it bumped up my live chat. It says I now have 63 people watching. There's the ugliest building in the history of time on the right, Robarts Library. And I will fight you over that. Don't try to tell me it's good looking. What are you doing, taxi cab? Why are you blocking the bike lane? CVWE 780, Beck Taxi 2361. It's all public info. Thank you, Estelle. So this is Harvard Street. That's a great street to go for a ride on. It's got bike lanes. There's a guy in shorts and flip-flops. Is he nuts? COVID hippo. Now, some of them know what they're doing. And here is College Street. Let's just keep going south here. Boardwalk Brad has a craving for some pho. Starting to get the old runny nose. I do have a mask in my pocket. That's the one thing I found riding in the cold last year. So wearing a mask is pretty good at preventing nose runs when you're riding in the cold. There's an e-scooter rider. And this is Baldwin Street. There's the Italian consulate on the right. The Art Gallery of Ontario on the left. And Chinatown on the right. G-string getting a bit X-rated, says Estelle. Maybe I'm not following everything in the chat so closely. I have no idea what that comment was all about. It's a long light. Navel went to Shoppers without a mask today. He felt so naughty. I got into my elevator without a mask today. And the guy, I kind of went on there tentatively because there was a guy already in there who had a mask on. And he kind of said, "Come on in. It's not you, it's me." I was like, okay, cool. I'm looking forward to all these new awkward encounters. Yeah, I only have a mask on me in case I go somewhere where they require it. We're all adults, so we can make our own decisions. No need to shame other people because they do something other than what you're doing. I'm going to cross into the park here. So this is Grange Park. And look at that view straight ahead. I'm just going to hop off the bike for 1 second. I'm going to snag a thumbnail for this stream. I realized I don't really have one. Hopefully that's good enough. Sorry about that. Remount. Drop my gloves. I just realized I've been riding on my wallet this whole time in my back pocket. All right, Jeanette, thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you for your most generous super chat earlier. Have a safe drive back home. Yeah, this grass isn't wet. I'm not going to rip it up. I'm not pedaling, we're just coasting. Once I get back on the street, we'll start moving a little quicker. And just up here on the right is where I bought the Beast, my single speed. That used to be where the Urbane Cyclist was located. And we have arrived at Queen Street West. I think I'll just go south here. And that second cup, which has been on the southwest corner forever, has closed. Lisa loves walking through the park, then coming down through here in the fall. And it says, be careful over the streetcar tracks. Well, these are fat tires on this bike, so that's not really going to be an issue. There's a bunch of construction up ahead. All right, I'm gonna turn along Adelaide. Maybe King. King's a bit more interesting. Get to ride alongside some streetcars and stuff. Well, skateboarders were here yesterday, and they're actually on the video that I recorded. Afternoon, Gertej. All right, so let's go left at King here. You know what, with that car coming straight at me, I'm gonna turn left here. It's always kind of neat to ride alongside the streetcars. And here is Simcoe Street. So we're about to head through the financial district. Adelaide looks great right about now. I think I'm going to save most of the bike lane routes for when I'm on the e-scooter. And when there's no bike lane, that's more of a place for the e-bike. That way I won't have so much duplicate content when I switch between the two modes. Thank you, Boardwalk Brad. Tech is 38 minutes late. And this is University Avenue. Yeah, it's good to see tech is back. Always got to be cautious with parked cars. This guy in front of me, his bike sounds like it's gonna fall apart. Emo's Music Channel. Johnny, how you doing this afternoon? Thank you for the $10, Emo's Music Channel. I do well, except for the fact that the video I set out to record is a big old fail. But other than that, I'm well. And thank you for the super chat, Emo's Music Channel. So consider this a dry run for future e-bike streams this year. Not much traffic, busy on the subway this evening. Yeah, the subway has really gotten busy, especially during those rush hours. Or what used to be rush hour at least. And technically you're not supposed to take your bike on the subway between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And there's a period during the morning as well. That guy is delivering food in that car. Lisa says pretty solid dry run. If you can remember all the troubles I had trying to get the two-wheel live streams going last year. It was a comedy of errors, actually. I was going for ultimate quality. I had my laptop in the backpack, using the GoPro through an HDMI cable. There's just too much going on. Here is King and Young. There's a good amount of people getting on the streetcar here. The future home of Google on the right. And this is Church Street. I'm going to get stuck behind the streetcar stopping again. Maybe not. I just have to get in front of it before it turns its lights on. Make sure no one's running in front of the streetcar. So we're now on the east side of downtown. This is King Street East. Tech just got accepted to York University. That's my alumni. Congratulations. Great news for Tech. It's a fine school. COVID Hippo says dinner time. If you don't come back, have a good evening. And here is George Street. Sherburne. I'm going to head north here. Yeah, but I'm breaking my own rule against the bike lanes. Oh well. I didn't want to get stuck behind those pokey cyclists, so I turned. So maybe I'll just take Parliament up. There's an idea. There's a dog in need of a walk. If you're familiar with the channel, that's all I need to say. If you're wondering where I'm going. Here's Berkeley Street. I think Berkeley Street ends when it runs into Moss Park, actually. Here's Parliament. So we're going to go north up Parliament. I lost the streetcar, but then I was behind a bus. Very observant, Tech. I can see what York saw in you. I saw an ad for a summer camp, and one of their courses was YouTubeography. But that was interesting that a kid would go to summer camp for that, but I guess it's just fun. Maybe they actually end up uploading a video to YouTube. Oh, well, on a good note, I haven't used my horn or bell this entire ride. Why is this car getting way too close on the left here? I'm going to be a jerk and stop right here. Allie says she'll never get TikTok. I too will never get TikTok. There's that jerk store on the Acura MDX who insisted on riding way too close to me. Holy shit, it still says I have a full battery. This going slow thing. It's pretty good on the juice. And here is Dundas Street. That's the Regent Park neighborhood just on the right. Oh, there's some kind of shouting match going on. Oak Street. There's a cool documentary on YouTube called Farewell to Oak Street. And yes, it's talking about that Oak Street. It's a pretty fascinating watch. And we're at Gerrard Street East. And hopefully no one's going to be smart or try to follow this streetcar through. And we're in Cabbagetown. What is this white car doing? What the hell? Come on, man. Well, I just said I hadn't used the horn yet, and look what happened. It's bound to happen, right? I knew he was going to do that too by the fact that he just stopped in the middle of the road, not moving, doing nothing. I was like, watch, I bet this idiot's just gonna glide over into this lane and try to cut me off. And of course he had this dumb looking blank stare on his face. Show some humility. Say you're sorry. Make eye contact with the person you almost killed. And your Toronto Cabbagetown gas price is $170.9 at the self-serve Esso here. And we're coming up upon Wellesley Street. I just knocked it up a speed. There's St. Jamestown on the left. And it's right on to Bloor Street East. Very gravelly, dirt-covered bike lane here. Castle Frank, that's Castle Frank subway station just on the left. And it's onto the Bloor Viaduct. Brad Palmer, $5 for a cold IPA later. Once I get my fingers warmed up, I'll be happy to wrap them around a nice cold IPA. I'm actually going to hit the LCBO on my way home as my fridge is empty. I'll be sure to get an IPA. Thank you, Brad. I do have the option of leaving my bike at Charlie's house and taking the subway home. Charlie the dog. Okay. We had a cycling signal and I just didn't make it in time. Don't. Yeah, this bike can go a lot faster than that even. Just because we're on kind of a long stretch of not a whole lot, I kicked it up a speed. Oh, it looks like there must be an event going on. There's a big lineup of people here on Broadview. Look at that. So there's a big show at the Danforth Music Hall, and this is what happens. They end up wrapping all the way around. Well, hopefully it's a good show. Who's ever playing? So this is Broadview Avenue we're heading south on. Vivian Johnson. Thank you very much, Vivian Johnson, for your super chat for a few extra relaxing cans. Thank you, Vivian. Sure, I read that right. Thank you. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Ta-da! When was the last time I got this view at the end of a stream? There I am in my helmet and hood, looking pretty stupid. Thank you for the helmet. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Thanks to our mods. Thanks to Tech for returning, and congrats on getting into U of T, and happy birthday tomorrow to Yogi. And it was someone else's birthday and I'm forgetting who, but happy birthday, everyone. It's the new brakes, Vivian, same old tires, but the bike is running as good as it ever has. And I heard a rumor they might have a new model coming out this year. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Brad. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'm sure I'll stream again this week. So I will